team of astrophysicists recently proposed a new and unsettling solution to the Fermi Paradox, the question of why we haven't encountered intelligent extraterrestrial life despite the vastness of the universe. Their findings, though grounded in rigorous science, left them hoping their conclusion was wrong. The study, published in a leading scientific journal, suggests that intelligent civilizations may be doomed to self-destruction long before they can achieve interstellar communication or travel. Using advanced computer simulations, the researchers modeled the growth and behavior of hypothetical civilizations. They incorporated variables such as resource consumption, environmental changes, technological advancements, and social dynamics. Time and again, the simulations led to catastrophic outcomes. Civilizations either consumed their planet's resources too quickly, fell victim to runaway climate events, or succumbed to internal conflicts driven by technological imbalances. The data painted a grim picture. The window for a civilization to achieve interstellar communication was fleeting, closing far more quickly than previously imagined. The team dubbed this phenomenon the Great Filter Hypothesis Redux. While the Great Filter has been a long-discussed concept, suggesting that some catastrophic barrier prevents civilizations from progressing to advanced stages, this new model emphasized a stark reality. Civilizations may unintentionally trigger their own extinction through the very advancements that define their intelligence. Nuclear warfare, uncontrolled artificial intelligence, and bioengineered pandemics were just some of the potential culprits outlined in their scenarios. Lead researcher Dr. Elena Voss described the results as sobering. Our findings imply that if intelligent life exists elsewhere, it may already be gone. If we're alone, it's not because we're special, but because we've yet to face the challenges that destroyed others. Her team hopes this theory is incorrect, but they stress its implications should not be ignored. The study serves as a warning, urging humanity to rethink its trajectory, particularly in the face of climate change, unregulated AI development, and global instability. Interestingly, not all scientists agree with the new hypothesis. Critics argue the model oversimplifies the complexities of civilization dynamics. Dr. Amari Takahashi, an astrobiologist uninvolved in the study, suggested that the rarity of intelligent life could also be attributed to the difficulty of planetary conditions conducive to advanced evolution. The universe is vast, and we've barely scratched the surface in our search. Just because we haven't seen signs of life doesn't mean it's not out there. Meanwhile, optimists within the scientific community argue that humanity's awareness of these potential pitfalls is itself a sign of hope. Unlike hypothetical civilizations in the study, humanity possesses the ability to learn from history and adapt to emerging challenges. To them, the solution to the Fermi Paradox lies not in despair but in striving to prove the theory wrong. For now, the question of whether we are alone remains unanswered. The new findings add yet another layer of complexity to one of humanity's greatest mysteries. As scientists continue to search the cosmos for signs of intelligent life, many hope that someday a message from the stars will shatter these grim predictions and reveal that survival and connection is indeed possible. Despite the heavy implications of the study, humanity's search for extraterrestrial life remains undeterred. Radio telescopes continue scanning the skies, listening for even the faintest whispers from distant civilizations. Space agencies and private companies press forward with ambitious missions to explore the Moon, Mars, and beyond, with some researchers hoping that life, if not intelligent, might still exist in microbial or primitive forms on other planets. Meanwhile, the philosophical weight of the new hypothesis has sparked debates beyond the scientific community. Ethicists, historians, and sociologists have joined the conversation, asking whether humanity can rewrite its own narrative before it's too late. If civilizations are doomed to collapse under the weight of their own progress, could ours be the exception? Or are we simply too blind to see the warning signs of our eventual fate? For many, the discussion returns to the concept of the Great Filter. If the hypothesis is correct, then either humanity has not yet encountered its own Great Filter, or we've already overcome it. The latter scenario is the more optimistic one, suggesting that the conditions required for life and intelligence are so rare that humanity has already passed through the hardest stage of development. But if the former is true, that the Great Filter lies ahead, then humanity must tread carefully. Dr. Voss and her team have emphasized the importance of global cooperation in addressing the challenges that could lead to a catastrophic self-destruction. They argue that solutions to these problems exist but require unprecedented collaboration. Whether it's climate change, artificial intelligence, or other existential threats, the time to act is now, Voss said in a public statement following the publication of the study. The fact that we're even having this conversation gives us a chance that others may not have had. The study has also reinvigorated interest in the ethical implications of advanced technologies. How do we regulate artificial intelligence to ensure it benefits humanity? How can nations be held accountable for environmental damage that affects the entire planet? And most importantly, can we cultivate a global mindset that prioritizes survival over short-term gains? These are not questions for scientists alone. They demand input from policymakers, educators, and citizens around the world. On a more hopeful note, some see this dark hypothesis as a call to arms, an opportunity for humanity to prove its resilience. Already, small yet significant movements are emerging. Grassroots organizations dedicated to sustainable living, ethical technology, and global peacebuilding are gaining traction. Thought leaders across various fields are encouraging people to think of themselves not just as citizens of individual nations but as members of a fragile, interconnected world. In the background, the stars remain silent. Yet, for those working tirelessly to decode the paradox, the silence is not a confirmation of doom but a mystery waiting to be unraveled. As humanity balances on the edge of possibility and peril, the ultimate answer to the Fermi Paradox may not lie in the heavens but within ourselves. Perhaps the search for extraterrestrial life is more than just a scientific endeavor. It may be a mirror reflecting our own journey, a reminder of the fragility and potential of intelligence. Whether or not we find company in the cosmos, the question remains: can we ensure our own survival long enough to keep searching? In the face of uncertainty, humanity's greatest hope may not be discovering alien life, but proving we are capable of becoming the very civilization we wish to find.